In 60 yards, turn left.
So we've come down to the hotel for breakfast. We just got the grab and go because the buffet was like 30, was it 30 each? $30 each. 30 each, and it wasn't that appetizing, not gonna lie. This cost 30 for all of this, which apparently, according to this one, is good.
That's in budget.
I mean, this was $9. So okay.
It was 30 and that was okay.
But I don't mind because I don't actually pay. I just go, please may I have this? So I got a blueberry muffin and then a little green smoothie and the biggest latte that they do. And Mama got a tea and a croissant.
Quite a firm croissant where it's been chilled. It's pretty firm. But
he did ask to warm it up and you went, no thank you. So that's your fault.
Like flaky, you can see. It's
no, the riveting content that you wanted when you clicked on a Washington vlog is the Madison Hotel croissants. So funny story is when we got here and we were using Apple Maps and it didn't work. And then when we walked to the White House yesterday, it took 45 minutes. And the travel agent that put all this together for us told us that, you know, it's a 5-10 minute walk to the White House. And I was fuming. And I was like, right, that's it. He's not getting his thank you gift. But I would like to formally apologise because when you actually walk the right way, the White House is 5 minutes away from the hotel. So this is my formal apology to our travel agent. Love you lots. Never doubted you for a second. And you'll be getting your chocolates. What are you most excited to see today on the tour?
Lincoln, definitely.
And if you could ask one question, what burning question have you got to ask?
Well, he's meant to be the thinker, so we could be there all day if I ask him a question.
I meant the tour guide.
Oh! Not Lincoln, I don't know.
Cut the cameras. What's one question, if you've got a burning question, to ask the tour guide? What's something that you've been wanting to know for the past 2 years this trip's been booked?
We didn't rehearse this question and answer session that we're having on the coach. What would where's the toilet? I don't know.
I don't claim her. She just pays for me, I don't claim her.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. When you think of one, let me know. We'll turn the camera back on.
Building right here on the left.
So first stop on the tour. It's so cute. We were literally here yesterday.
Balcony that's in between the stairs, the one all the way down at their bottom. It's pretty much, if you see that work van right there, that balcony right in front of it, that is where the president stands on inauguration.
tour on Theatre has really good reviews. Maggie's mentioned the driver and Evan, who is the tour guide for the day.
I'm very impressed so far. The knowledge is just incredible.
Really good. Yeah.
Very happy.
Very good so far.
We're talking January. It is usually 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit here, and people will literally wait out the night before the inauguration just so they can have either the front row seat to the presidential parade, or they can be standing right next to the Capitol building.
It's White House time, baby. It's gonna be a Niagara moment. There she is. I wonder if I tweet Joe Biden if he'll let me in, just for a tour, you know? Just a quick little chat, a cup of tea. Smile, give us a wave. Guys, you know what this calls for? White House, baby. Ticking them off day by day.
first lady that held her office in the East Wing was Eleanor Roosevelt in the 1940s. That's because prior to the 1940s, the East Wing did not exist. The White House is pretty old, just as old as the Capitol building. It was first constructed in 1793. It was completed in 1800. After picking this location to be the new federal city, George Washington retires down to his estate at Mount Vernon. In 1800, our second president, John Adams, becomes the first to move inside. Every president since John Adams has lived inside the White House.
Okay, so we've come to the World War II Memorial. We've just been given 10-15 minutes just to walk around, just to explore the area. We've had the sort of information on the bus, and now we're just gonna wander around. Just in case you did want a little bit of information, he did say that there was over 400 stars, which each represents 100 American men. So there was over 400,000 men that lost their lives in the war in 4 years. So each of these represents a state or a place or a country that was affected by the war. I just feel like everything that I've seen so far in Washington is just breathtaking. Like, I feel like stunning or so cute just is not the right word, so it just doesn't do it justice. It is just, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but this view right now looks like a postcard. Like, it literally, it does not look real. It's just, it is a big pinch me moment to just be seeing what I'm seeing right now. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. Come and take in this view. I just said I don't think that saying so cute, so pretty is gonna cut it. It's actually just like postcard. It's just insane. Back on the coach.
Just know that there will be a waterfall in all 4 rooms, okay guys?
So you gotta touch the finger for good luck.
I'm not very cool,
Touch for good luck. And then you gotta do the ears too. Cute. So this memorial is the 3rd term memorial, and they said that it symbolises all the fallen slain from the war. So it's basically when the US declared war after the Pearl Harbor attack.
This is the only First Lady that has statues any of the memorials to any of the presidents.
And she looks beautiful.
Even though we all think Michelle needs one.
Michelle needs one, definitely.
Michelle needs one.
Yeah.
She's a legend.
Yeah. You guys have no idea how badly I just want to swim in this. Oh my god, are you from Washington? Here's one I prepared earlier. We could be in Athens by now. Like, they're just so impressive. There he is. Yeah. I saw one sign to the shop, we ran. We must have a magnet. Show me, show the vlog. Yeah, we'll take that. Give us a quick haul of what we just bought. So we bought the magnet.
The Jefferson Memorial magnet. I'll show you now, the time's ticking. Georgia got a Jefferson Memorial stick.
For my scrapbook.
And what else did you put in?
Another sticker.
Another sticker,
Yeah.
which I can't find. I cannot take the sticker. Sticker cannot be located. Get in there. I don't know where that is. Because you put a map in there. Was
Yeah.
I thought that was a map.
And she took so long that, you know, on the list. And this sticker. And this sticker. Stop it! No, it's not focusing. Are you happy with yourself?
Yeah.
And this sticker for my scrapbook. See? We've now come to Martin Luther King Jr.'s memorial. We learned that it's not actually a statue, so he is 30 feet. So he's not, a bit controversial, but do you know what? We love it, as he should be. I think he deserves it. But yeah, this is my history. This is my generation's history. This is what I'm most excited for on this trip, other than the White House. So the guide told us that his legs are actually unfinished, and it represents his unfinished business basically, which I think was really cool. I was a bit apprehensive at first, thinking, what do you mean he has no legs? But I get the picture now. Okay, so we've actually got a slight change of plan. Just us, not the tour, just us. We're going to Georgetown, and we was going to stop there and just stay there, but it actually turns out that we then missed the Lincoln Memorial, which, you know, not happening. So we are gonna go to Georgetown, continue with the tour, and then come back, still on the tour, for the Lincoln Memorial, and then go all the way back to Georgetown for shots and exploring and dinner and vibes. And then, yeah. Which means I could have done my makeup today, and I didn't. But yeah, that's the plan. Just in case you see us like out and then back and then out and then back. That's the plan.
1800, Georgetown was founded in 1751. This was Georgetown, Maryland at that time. And a lot of people think that Georgetown is named after George Washington. George Washington was actually only 19 years old in 1751. We weren't naming things after George Washington until at least 1783. In 1751, when this town was founded, this was named after King George II, King of England at that time. They never even changed it during the American Revolution.
Looks very familiar. The fish house is here, around this.
So we've come to Nick's for lunch. We can literally see the restaurant we're having dinner at tonight from the window, but really fast. We've got 45 minutes until we go on the boat. This is my sandwich. It looks amazing. If there's one thing Americans can do, it's just good sandwiches. Like, just can't go wrong. And then Mama's, she's just injecting. She got a chicken sandwich. Nom nom nom. So bit of chaos on the boat. It rained, torrential rain, and the boat is soaked. So we're all just trying our seats, but you know what? We're still on the boat. We still made the boat. Maybe we should have brought the GoPro. Just to be safe, I'm gonna do the rest with my phone just in case. Get a guide and a photographer all in one. She's made it. This is what she's been on about the whole time we were coming to Washington. And the White House, yeah. I almost can't wait to see him when the scaffolding's done and you can just walk down and see him.
Yeah, because you'll be able to.
I think that will be amazing.
Yeah.
In 2026 all the scaffolding will be done and there'll be a museum, guys, so we'll be back for that.
Where his eyes are, he can probably still see right down to the Capitol building because he's...
Oh yeah, he's keeping an eye, remember? That's what he said.
So this is the Korean War Memorial. This is the field that's meant to signify like a paddy field that you would get over there. These are meant to be real sort of serving soldiers, and apparently it doesn't matter where you walk along this pathway, one of them is always looking at you, which is a bit scary.
Because look, that one is staring directly,
and that one is staring,
and then that one, oh my god.
on this side is a dedication to all the nations that were part of the United Nations that helped the US in the South Korean War. And you can see there's us at the end.
Woo! We helped with something. We tried to set alight their buildings, but we still helped.
Yeah, we burnt down the White House at one point. But
Capitol building.
is it the Capitol building?
Yeah.
Okay. We were forgiven for that apparently in 2024. Probably took this long for them to forgive us.
I mean, personally, I wasn't part of it. I'm 23 years of age. And then these are all the names of the people in the US Army. And it goes all the way round, all the way round there. That is the end of the tour, guys. That was really, really good. We're now just going to get dropped back off at our pickup point, and then we're going to try to get into the Archives Museum to go see the Declaration of Independence just before it closes. It was a very last minute thing, but it's got to be done. Hopefully they let us in, because we've got an hour and a half till closing, but there is no line. So this might be the time to come, guys. It's about 4 o'clock right now. This museum doesn't require reservations or tickets, and it's free. However, we've literally just come through security and we're in. We're in. Plan is to go to the upper level first to see the Declaration, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and then the shop. It's so quiet in here. There's so many staff talking to us and we have no clue what's going on. I was expecting like Mona Lisa level queues, but there's just no one. It's brilliant. Here we are, guys. So this one's the Declaration of Independence, where there is no one. So let's just go straight there. "18-year-old politics student me would have loved this."
Yeah.
And then if you actually start at the beginning, unlike us that just skips off of it, you have all these cabinets that just give you a history lesson. And then here is the Constitution. And then free for free, we have the Bill of Rights. It's actually fascinating to see, even if you can't really read it. It's just really fucking cool to say that you've seen it with your own eyes. Do you not agree?
I do.
That was really cool. Definitely not something that we originally planned, but we had so much time, so we just thought, why not? But everyone was just so friendly and helpful. Like even the guards were giving you information. Like that is rare in a museum, especially a free museum. This is going to be the quickest museum visit ever. We've been here 5 minutes, but tick. Nope. And again. You guys should be used to us by now. We have come to the shop. We gotta get a magnet, maybe a sticker.
Pin bag.
No, that one's a magnet. I don't really like that.
No, it looks like Father Christmas.
Let's keep looking. Christmas decorations. We found stickers. Got a Christmas decoration. Reading the Michelle Obama one was one of the best books I've ever read. I want to get this. And Mama found this one as well. That one's really good.
The difference here.
Oh, my finger.
Georgia finds the trashy, gaudy Christmas decoration that will actually be on my tree.
Yeah.
And Mama finds the decoration.
Yeah. This is where any free money that we're like, woo, we saved free admission, we lose in the gift shop. We're gonna find the metro and head to Georgetown. So we're only on our second place and we're already having to buy extra luggage in true Georgia and Tracy style. I clearly get the bad influence from somewhere. But she's cute, though. She's cute.
Georgetown in Georgetown. Come in for dinner. As you can see, we have starter. These are garlic and parmesan knots, so they look like little garlic breads with what looks like a curd cheese and a tomato sort of salsa-y type thingy.
And I got a margarita because this is my new drink, and I feel like whenever I get margaritas now, I'm gonna think of America. Mains came out so quick. I got seafood linguine. It's got shrimp, calamari and mussels, and then ciabatta, which I'm gonna put on there before it gets soggy. Yours looks amazing. What did you get?
Steak frites, so medium to well steak, green beans, really good fries. I don't know what the sauces are, we'll get George to try that first.
Delicious. That is massive. I'm still getting key lime pie. Scalpy food. This just reminds me of like a proper home cooked meal. Like when I went to Greece and it was Lent and we had this like bean stew thing that this little yaya made for me, and it was the nicest day ever, and it just reminds me of that. It just looks so homely and I'm gonna say cute. You want a coffee? I think she needs one, don't you guys? I am gonna get the key lime pie because I've told her about 10 times today I'm getting the key lime pie. So turns out they didn't have key lime pie, but I got creme brulee cheesecake and I think it still looks 10 out of 10, so I'm excited. Dare I say it? Better than the Cheesecake Factory. Everything in this restaurant, 10 out of 10.
Really delicious.
Could not recommend this place enough. It was so good, I completely forgot to even take a picture. This might be the best meal on our whole trip so far. Yeah, amazing. We are being lazy girls and we're gonna get an Uber back because it's only $10 and we got to pack when we get in because Nashville's tomorrow. Nashville will be a separate vlog, but Georgetown was stunning, loved it, wish we could spend longer. The food, the best meal of the holiday so far, I think. But yeah. Last breakfast in DC. Thank you. So this might be the roughest I've ever looked yet, but we're in a place called Nerds and Nibbles for our last meal in Washington. I got watermelon for now, and then breakfast is coming, so I'll show you when that comes. Washington's actually been really nice. I would probably stay in a different area in hindsight, we asked our travel agent to book us to stay by the White House, and we are right by the White House. Just the White House is very far from everything else. So perhaps not the most ideal place. I probably would have paid more to stay a little bit closer, just because it was like a 40-minute walk to like everywhere that we actually wanted to be. So future reference, just for next time. So for our final morning in Washington, we've come to a place called Nerds and Nibbles for breakfast, and then we're just gonna head to the airport. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. I will show you what we get for breakfast though when it comes. I've literally just got a cup of watermelon, and then yeah, we've got breakfast coming, so I'll show you that. I really like Washington, I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely say there's a lot more to it than just the buildings. I would have loved a whole day in Georgetown, definitely. It's really unique, I would say. It's part of it gives really big city vibes, like there's a Macy's and a Saks and a this and a that, but then the actual like architecture of the buildings is kept really classic. So it's actually really hard to spot some of the buildings, which is really funny. But it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Probably would stay in a different hotel next time, just because we did ask to be by the White House, and by the White House we are, but I didn't realise that the White House was so far away from everything else. So it's literally a 40-minute walk every time you want to get like to the main bit, when it's not the end of the world, but we're only here for 2 days. So, you know, and Apple Maps does not work over here very well, so note to self, Apple Maps doesn't work over here, adds 10 minutes to every journey. But yeah, I really like Washington. I would definitely come back. I was saying to Mum that I'd like to come back for like 2-3 days, like maybe do New York again and then come here and just do some museums, because there's so many, and just do like 2 museums a day, half a day in each museum, that sort of thing. Because I feel like there's so much more that I want to see, and I could easily spend half a day to a day, depending if we were going to shop or not, in Georgetown as well, because that was really nice. So yeah, really recommend. What are your final thoughts on Washington, Mama, while we wait for breakfast?
Okay, I liked it. I did like it. I felt like we missed something, because when you go to New York, or when we went to Toronto, there were like defined areas for shopping and then defined areas for commerce and business areas, you know. This seems to be all mixed together, and you just stumble across a Macy's, or you stumble across a Saks,
or a TJ Maxx on the street corner,
or a TJ Maxx when you need an extra suitcase, which was good. But yeah, I liked it. Like most big cities across the world, they've got a homeless problem, but I didn't feel unsafe at any time. Ubers are always good in America, always cheap, so it's always an option.
BRB. She's just going to tell him how she wants her breakfast. He called her over. It's really nice in here. Ooh, she's bringing the goods.
So yeah, I did feel like we could have done with an extra day, but I think you've already said that. We need to do the Museum of Natural History. It was fab to see the National Mall, which really did make me feel like I was in a movie. I really liked that. And all the monuments and stuff, that was really good. But yeah, enjoyed Georgetown. We'll definitely do that again, need longer, as Georgia said. But yeah, happy we've done it. Tick!
High five. Go get the angles. Ooh, so I got avocado and feta on toast. There.
Are you ready?
Oh, I can smell it. Ooh, I can smell that maple syrup.
And
oh my god, look at the size of them.
Underneath mine,
what is underneath?
Absolutely friggin' humongous.
Oh, it's egg.
There's egg and a sausage patty.
Nostimo.
Syrup.
Nostimo?
Nostimos.
No. One more thing to add about Washington is I don't think we've had a bad meal since being here, and we've eaten everywhere, from little local cafes like this, where he's literally freshly made everything, to the Cheesecake Factory. And every single meal that we've had has been so good. Considering when we left Toronto, I didn't really feel great. Like, nothing to do with Toronto, just didn't feel very well. And the last meal in Toronto was kind of sad. Like, if you saw that vlog, I ordered a salad and barely ate any. So then to come here and be like, oh my god, everything we ate was just so good, so fresh. It wasn't like fried or not very nice, or yeah, I don't think I've had one bad meal. So eating out in Washington, really recommend. And just like that, we're walking back to the hotel to finish packing, to head off to Nashville. I'm sad, I feel like we've got unfinished business with this place.
Yeah, we're going to feel like that a lot on this trip, aren't we?
Yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I look so rough in this whole video. I will regret it when I watch it back and I'm 50. My skin's probably better when I'm 50 than now. But yeah, we'll see you guys in Nashville.